I waved a hi at them and he kind of saluted me back. I was like, the f am I doing right now? I need to salute back. So I went ahead and I saluted again. So today I want to talk about whether it is sensible to modify your single cylinder bike, and I'm saying specifically single cylinder because let it be 390cc or 250cc or a 300cc or 150cc, anything which has just a single cylinder, whether it is sensible to mod it. And I guess I'll divide it into two types of modding. Like one will be the performance modes and another will be cosmetic modes. So as far as cosmetic modes go, I have no problem with whatever you do with your bike. Whatever you think looks great on her, just throw it at her and like she'll just accept it. She'll say nothing, right? So she's yours. You can do whatever the cosmetic mode you want to do. Like if she has fairing, make her naked. If she's naked, add something great, like anything, you know. So as far as performance modes go, my thoughts on adding an exhaust to your single cylinder bike is really not sensible, because first thing is, no matter which exhaust you add to it, like Acra or else Toes doesn't make exhaust for single cylinders, I guess. Which else? Excel, I've heard of Excel. Yeah, maybe those, and I knew many names, but you guys know I tend to forget names just when I need it. Yeah, so adding any kind of exhaust to your single cylinder bike is not sensible, because no matter what you do, it is still going to sound like a fut-futty. Yeah, it goes like fut 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 fut. Whatever you do, like the piston firings will never change. It will be the same. And like the reason why those high capacity bikes have that vroom sounds, because there are 4 cylinders, right? And those 4 cylinders are firing simultaneously, or like, you know, they have a firing order. Like the first and the third goes, then the second and the fourth goes, so it goes like that. So they have a firing order, and that's why, because of more cylinders, more exhaust, like more gas is pressed into the exhaust, and like that's why the sound like understand? If it was 2 cylinder, it would sound like that, and if it is single cylinder, it is like so that's how it goes. So adding an exhaust to a CBR 250, holy shit, I was scared. To a CBR 250 or a Duke 390 or a Pulsar 150 will almost sound the same. Okay, fine. So adding an exhaust is not worth, as I said. About other things, changing the air filter, yeah, that'll be a little bit sensible, because it will change the airflow. It might affect your mileage or performance. It won't gain you any kind of greater performance, like, you know, an increase by 2 bhp or something like that. It won't. In CBR, after changing the exhaust and air filter, I guess there was a change of 0.42 bhp. So that is literally nothing if you're spending an amount of money like around 18,000 or 19,000 rupees just on a slip-on exhaust. Literally worth nothing. 0.42 bhp is seriously bullshit. Please don't open the doors, please don't. I'll be thrown off the bridge if somebody does that. So about changing the air filter, you guys can do it. It is a sensible thing to do. Another one will be maybe changing the chain sprocket. You know, like they say, if you reduce the number of teeth, obviously the chain will get a little bit loose. So if you increase it, maybe your pickup will increase, acceleration. So it goes that way. Another thing is maybe I talked about the chain sprocket. You guys should research into it, and only then you should try to change it. And another thing, tires. Some people say the broader the tire, the better the grip. It's not always like that. You should check the maximum width and height it supports, and accordingly you should ask some other people, you know, like who have the similar kind of bike as you do. You should ask them if they installed any other tires and then proceed with something like that. And about lights, I'm really not a fan of white lights unless and until they come stock with your bike. The thing is, if your bike came with stock yellow lights, the portion behind the light which reflects the part of the bulb is kind of made for yellow light, and the cars which come with stock LED white light, the portion which they have behind that, you know, the mirror thingy kind of, yeah, so the portion which they have behind them is different. And when you guys try to install white lights on your bikes which are not meant to be white, they kind of, okay fine, yeah, I need to take that right, yeah, they kind of create a nuisance for the others, and eventually people end up in accidents because of you. If you're installing additional lights, you know, which are like pointed downwards like this, there are Cree lights which come, which you can install. Oh my god, where the hell am I right now? That's completely fine, just for the rides. Don't use them in cities. It's a dumb thing to do. If you guys still think I missed something, do tell me. If you guys want to mod anything, if you guys want to ask about helmets, do ask me. I do a lot of research. I'll just help you out with anything you want, especially about bikes or cars. I like researching about them, and yeah, I like reading. So just tell me what kind of performance mod you did with your bike or car, and which one was the worst one, which one was the best one for your bike. Just let me know about it. Yeah, so that's it for this vlog. Till then, goodbye, and always ride within your limits. Don't forget that.